Sergeant Bruce reporting. This is a common sight. Lots of people crowded together on a busy corner. Some of them are in a hurry, others aren't. But regardless, they're not cutting in on each other, knocking each other off the street, running into each other, or in general creating accidents. This is because people have learned that by being courteous, they will get along better, get where they are going faster and safer. Mankind didn't read a book on manners and then decide it was proper to be courteous. They found out first that being courteous paid off, and then wrote the rules on manners. Then came the automobile, and people are having to learn all over again. The basic rules of courtesy are just the same, but something new and more dangerous has been added: weight and speed. Here's what we mean. A careless pedestrian ignores the possibility of an accident. He's being discourteous. He's being inconsiderate of the safety of others. Now, the combined weights of these two people probably is about 280 pounds, and their speed was about 2½ miles per hour. Add discourtesy to their total weight and speed, and the result equals a few small bruises, some spilled packages, and 2 disconcerted people. Not too serious. Now let's see what science has made possible. Our pedestrian is now a driver. He weighs about 165 pounds plus 1.5 tons of steel. And instead of 2½ miles an hour, he's doing around 20. Right now he's being discourteous, talking and not paying attention to his driving, disregarding the safety of everyone near him. Here's our other pedestrian. She too is now a driver. Total weight about 3,118 pounds, car and all. Her speed now is about 25 miles per hour, and she's following our discourteous driver. It was the same people in the same type of collision caused by the same discourteous attitude, but the results aren't quite the same. 6,283 pounds plus 10 times the speed plus discourtesy equals 2 smashed automobiles and 3 smashed people. They're in the hospital now and lucky to be alive. They have just contributed to some statistics that should shock every driver. More than 30,000 persons probably will die this year in the United States in traffic accidents, due largely to a lack of courtesy and consideration among motorists. Someone has been seriously injured here, perhaps crippled for life, because a discourteous driver wouldn't yield the right-of-way to a pedestrian. Some discourteous drivers will be spared accidents by careful drivers, but they can't win every time. I won't ask you your opinion of road hogs like this fellow up ahead, because your answer probably would not get by the censors. So why be a road hog? Instead of keeping to the right, this slow-moving, discourteous driver ahead is making it difficult for everyone. But our driver knows that it isn't safe for him to react discourteously. The driver who thoughtlessly stops in a crosswalk when it can be avoided needs a few lessons in courtesy and consideration. Mere observation of traffic rules alone is not enough to prevent accidents like this. There's an extra something needed, something called good manners. Like most basic problems, this one's solution is simple. Being courteous is a means of protecting yourself and making your driving problems easier. In the long run, it pays good dividends. It's the golden rule of the road. In being courteous to others, you're being kind to yourself, for the life you save may be your own.